about to address a couple cosplays that a lot of people are going to cringe at. Today, I'm going to be ranking my cosplays from the cringiest to the most beautiful, all of them. Number 1, we should start with what I'm wearing right now, the Mew Iruma cosplay. This is a pretty basic one, but it doesn't really fit me, and it doesn't get that many likes. I think it's a good precedent to set at maybe B, high B. Next up, we've got the Harley Quinn. This is probably an S tier, probably an easy S tier, definitely one of my favorites. It looks so good. It gets a lot of TikTok likes, and I just feel like it's so fun, you know? Let's do a more different one. This one right here is not actually of me. It's actually my little brother. I made that cosplay for him. And honestly, easy S tier. Look how swag he looks as that Kaminari. Amazing. He's got the whole pose down and everything. Oh my gosh. And on the other hand, my Kaminari, one of my first cosplays that I did, it looks horrible. Horrible. On the topic of like older cosplays, oh gross. We got this one. I tried to do Jasper from Steven Universe. It's only right above Kaminari because I had to actually put in effort and the wig was kind of cute. But otherwise, really bad. This one was my Samugi cosplay from Danganronpa. Honestly, it was one of the first times I cosplayed a girl, so that was pretty cool, but it didn't look that good, and I didn't have the actual cosplay. But I was able to do some good Omegle trolling, so I think it's like a B tier, but definitely lower than the Mew. Kazutora from Tokyo Revengers, I did this recently. I didn't style the wig, so I don't think it's S tier, but otherwise, mwah, perfect. I felt amazing. The tattoo looked so cool. The contacts were perfect. The earring was perfect. Ugh, definitely an A tier. This is the very first cosplay I ever did. Keith from Voltron. There's no makeup, just the jacket and the wig and the gloves, which I still have, which I'm wearing right now, actually. It didn't look that good, but it's a C because I was young, didn't know what I was doing, and it doesn't look that cringy. So, have you seen a lance? Oh my goodness. So, when I did my first cosplay, it was Halloween, I think 2017, and I was with Micah, and we were, trick-or-treating together because we were kids, and I ran around all night long screaming, "Have you seen a lance?" I would go up to random people and I'd be like, "Have you met somebody named Lance? I'm looking for a Lance." And I went around every street looking for somebody named Lance, and I couldn't find a single person named Lance all night. If you've seen Voltron, then you know about Clans. Anyways, after that horror story, this was my Deku cosplay. The makeup was okay. I had the gym uniform, but I didn't have his actual hero costume, so that wasn't amazing. I think this is another C, less than the Keith. Let's do another My Hero character. This is my Todoroki Christmas cosplay. I actually never cosplayed him again after this because it looks so bad. This is probably the worst cosplay I've done. It's still on my TikTok. It's not good. I tried to do a weird little like half red lipstick, half green lipstick, but it like turned black. The scar doesn't look good. But on the topic of scars, Dobby. Easy S tier. Easy S tier. Looked amazing. I was super happy with the wig and the scar. I actually got like 3rd place at some cosplay competition for it. So much fun. And that was really before another cosplay that we'll get to. This was really like my brand, you know? And speaking of things that are my brand, I think we should address the Mitsuri. Another easy S tier. I think we'll put it only behind my little brother's Kaminari, looking so swag. Mitsuri means a lot to me. I think it's the first time I ever felt like I like really passed, which is really nice. The chest was really nice. It's really what helped me start to like blow up. It's one of the first videos on my YouTube, and it means a lot to me. And it looks good, I think. Didn't mean to get sentimental. Power. Oh, so much fun. Literally, even though Mitsuri is my brand and everything, I think Power tops even Mitsuri. I think I look really good as her. The contacts are amazing. It's just the whole fit feels so good. I have so much like fun. Because with Mitsuri, as amazing as it is, the chest can be kind of like limiting, especially at cons and stuff. But at Power, I can just have so much fun. And on the topic though of the chest, one of the first characters I cosplayed with the chest, Angie Yanaga from Danganronpa. This was a weird one. I went thrifting for that jacket, which was pretty fun. The wig was pretty horrible. Usually when I do her makeup, it's pretty horrible. And it's pretty like open. It's just my stomach. kind of dysphoria inducing, but it gets a lot of likes on TikTok, so a mid-C. Mitsuri's gotta be my favorite purely because it kind of pressured me into starting into cosplay. Oh, that makes me so happy. I hear that a lot actually about Mitsuri and Harley specifically, that it like inspires a bunch of different people. That makes me very, very happy because that is kind of the reason that I actually do all this. And to get famous. Just kidding. Growing up, there was never really any YouTuber or anybody in the media that was like me, I guess. So I kind of wanted to be that person for other younger kids. Okay, we got too emotional. We got to continue on with the cosplay tier list. It's not that serious. On the topic of things that aren't too serious, we have this cosplay that I made for my dog, Rocky, as Beetlejuice. I think this is an A. An A only because I could not get a proper picture. He would just, like, I put it on him and he would, like, shake the little head thing off. But otherwise, probably yes. Jasper's S tier, I will die on this hill. No, it's not. No, it's not. I will do her one day correctly. I really will. I'll get, like, a proper nose and everything and a fit that isn't, like, a white t-shirt. I'll do it. Edward Elric. I think it's not quite D tier. I think it's at the top of C tier. And the thing is, I felt really cool while I was in that cosplay. And the actual cosplay itself looks really cool. And I had the pocket watch and everything. But that wig was just so horrendous. In its current state, it looks horrible. Horrible. We'll go to Shinzo from My Hero Academia. Oh, I was so proud of myself for making that mask. And this was one of the first cosplays I really spent a lot of time on. And I want to say my second cosplay I wore to a con, only to Dobby. It doesn't look super impressive. Like, you don't see it and you go, wow, like you do. So I don't think it's quite deserving S tier, but probably top of A tier. Okay, I'm about to address a couple cosplays that I think a lot of people are going to cringe at. This is my human Rambu cosplay. And you know what? I don't care what you say. It's not D tier. It really isn't. I had to make that mask. I had to like staple it together. The crown was super cool. We had little props. And I even had this like stone sword. And I did a version of him in an all pink suit. With that said, it wasn't that much work. But it still looks kind of cool. I will say mid B tier. Don't care. I think that's probably the most controversial opinion. And of course, on the topic once again of Dream SMP cosplays, I have my Unreleased Foolish Gamers cosplay. I think only, not even all of them, only some of my mods have seen this because I did not like it. And I really want to redo it, but like the other version of him with like the gray skin and stuff. So for now, I think bottom of C tier. One of my other little brothers, as this is going to be embarrassing, Ink Sands. We made this whole cosplay completely from scratch, and we made a giant paintbrush. And it was so much work, and he wore it for Halloween, and it actually turned out pretty amazing. You can see it, I think, on my Instagram, but I may have deleted it. But honestly, the only reason it's not S tier was because he wouldn't let me paint his face white or anything. My Ririka from Kakegurui. I think this is, again, one of the first girls I cosplayed. At first, it was horrible, but then I revamped it. It was a little better. But for some reason, I have to wear a mask if I want to pass as her. For whatever reason, my, like, chin ruins it. So I think I need to redo it. Until I redo it here in B tier. Oh, here's an interesting story. This one right here. Oh my god, what is her name? That's so embarrassing. I can't remember. It was a manga that I was into for like a week. This girl right here. I cosplayed her and I posted like 2 TikToks and they didn't do that well. But for whatever reason, it blew up on Reddit. And it was the first time I started posting on Reddit. Which, by the way, go join my subreddit, r/ghostpop. It didn't look that good, but I really love that wig. And I did it totally on my own. And I had like a little fake gun and everything. So, bottom of B tier. Junko and Ashima cosplay. I was so excited to have this cosplay. It was okay. It got a lot of TikTok likes for some reason. But just honestly, I didn't pass that well. It would be C, but my chin ruined it. It was so creative, but I had all the props, but I think it's going to be top of C. I think I've been through all of my Danganronpa cosplays on this list, but there is one that is similar, my So Hiyori cosplay from Your Turn to Die. Now here's the thing, I love So, and this cosplay was ass. I'm not even going to lie. It was so ass. It's still on my TikTok if you want to see it. Literally worst cosplay I've ever done. easily. The wig was styled well, but that was it. The costume is horrible. I like literally tied a sweatshirt around me. Let's move on to one that I did like. My Aqua cosplay. Bottom of S. Aqua is A at least. Yeah, I think we're in agreement. I think it's bottom of S. I think I might actually say A, only because I want it to be even. We'll say A, but we can change it as we go down the list. My white-haired Dobby. Best male cosplay. Easily. White-haired Dobby? Huh? When? Where? It's manga spoilers. I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Drink water. Cringe, cringe, cringe.